Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that out as a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that out as a Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that out as a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that out as a Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that out as a Catino, and that's it!
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Michigan Soccer Network, man! TCFC! The sights, the sounds of historic Keyworth Stadium. There's nothing quite like it. Each week, Jonathan Turner and Neil Rule will break down the most recent Detroit City FC USL Championship match, taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, looking ahead to their upcoming match, and much more. Watch the Detroit City FC recap show each week on the Michigan Soccer Network. Let's go City on the Michigan Soccer Network.
You are watching the Michigan Soccer Network.
Northwestern is up from 12, now at 10.
Voice of Michigan Student Athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We were responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic students can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stand should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game. We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while maintaining a high level of respect for all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed with pressure and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Dos, tres.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
In for Baccarat, and that goes in! Hugo Baccarat gives Flint City a 3-2. Buckley, the ball falls to Buckley. One-on-one with Etheridge. What a save! Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrat. Ball comes in, a good head! 1-0! Shot, another save from Etheridge! Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0. Burzma, but then for Vlasma! 3-0. Stewart Heights with a shot! Upper 90 and in! Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos. Mario Canoe now finds Stock. Stock's got a left-footed banger. He shoots it, and it's in! The Red Hawks equalize! Hello everybody and welcome back into Surf Cup Sports Park in San Diego, California. It is the 2010 National Boys Soccer Team taking on Florida Premier in this ECNL playoffs postseason 2024. And the Nationals, who came in last night It was a battle as we bring you into our press box here. Jonathan Turner alongside Alex Johnson. It was a battle last night. These two teams, as far as the Nationals and Eastside FC, they battled throughout much of that match, but finally a goal coming in, being scored late in the game by Eastside FC, and then it was tied up by Lose Your Eye. And then ultimately a goal scored late in that game, and they lost 2-1. On the flip side, Florida Premier, they themselves fell last night 3-2.
Yeah, both games were just really a tough loss, for both teams coming into tonight. Not off to the right start they wanted to have, in a heartbreaking fashion, but they get another chance here tonight to get in the win column here in these playoffs, Jonathan. And for the Nationals, it was a tie game, no score through the first 70 minutes of that contest, and then we saw 3 goals in the last 10. That was just unbelievable. They allowed one, with just under 10 minutes to go. Then Joseph Lucherai was able to tie it up with 5 minutes to go, and then then they lost it right there with 2 minutes left. It's just unfortunate. Not how you wanted to end that game, but you get another chance to come back here today against this Florida Premier FC team who came yesterday with a loss to Charlotte SA Academy. So this could be a good test for both sides, trying to get back on track and get their first win in these playoffs.
That it will be. We'll take you out now to the field side here as we're getting moments away from the start of this game. Scheduled kickoff here is for 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, as a great look again at the hillsides here in San Diego, California. This park, an unbelievable park here in San Diego, and both these teams had to travel to get here. So Florida had to travel 2,423 miles. The Nationals had to travel 2,351 miles to get here to this site here this week. So both teams have gotten their traveling on here for sure. Hey, if it's your first time stopping by, hit that subscribe button, like us, and share this with your friends and family. And keep in mind that during the game here tonight, we will have a poll rolling here for you. That poll right now, 15 total votes have come in. Florida Premier having 53% of your votes. The Nationals having 40%. It's a draw. Is 7%. So, Random Aussie, hello, my kangaroo friends. Random Aussie, we appreciate seeing you back here again. He is a new follower and moderator here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Yeah, I'd like to welcome everyone who's tuning in here tonight. Coming all the way out, watching this game out in San Diego, California. And you mentioned both teams had to travel over 2,000 miles to get here. And that's a lot for these young players. Coming in, have to take a long flight over from the East Coast all the way to the other side of the country. And it takes a lot, and you get used to the time change and the difference in the elevation and be out in warmer weather out in San Diego here today. And now the teams have gotten accustomed to it, having a game under their belt, being on the opposite side of the country. They'll feel comfortable coming into here in today, Jonathan. I'm looking forward to see what both coaches have done, after last night's loss for both teams and how they respond here today.
No question about that, as, again, moments away from getting this game underway, as the referee crew is maybe starting to get these teams lined up here for their walk-on. But, again, this sports park is unbelievable. I mean, we just looking at all the fields, over 20 fields at this location. Actually, take that 24 fields at this location. All of them grass fields, it looks like. And, again, just not too far either from the ocean, the Pacific Ocean, probably just based on this, maybe a good 10, 15 miles away.
Yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better site for these playoffs out here on the West Coast in San Diego. How gorgeous it is outside right there and all the fields around it. It's just massive. It's just a massive facility down there in San Diego. And all these players who have come out here today are just really excited to be here and to take a look at the Nationals in their pregame huddle. Looking to get into the win column after that tough loss yesterday against Eastside FC. They knew they wanted to come away with at least a draw last night, but unable to, so they're trying to bounce back here today, and that's going to be the message for this team, to try to be 1-1 after tonight.
Yeah, no question about that. We told them that it's not necessarily over for the Nationals to keep going on in this playoff series, so obviously they're going to need some help from Eastside FC as well as Charlotte. Those two teams are facing off here tonight as well. If we know any updates about scoring, we will let you know for sure. But let's talk about these two teams here a little bit more here. Florida Premier calls their home in the Florida division in that conference. They were finished 10-3-3, 34 goals for, 15 goals against for plus 19. Again, they lost last night to Charlotte in the opening game of group play here in San Diego. On the flip side, the Nationals playing the Ohio Valley Conference. They're 11-1. They have 46 goals for, 12 goals against. Again, they lost last night to Eastside FC. All three of those goals coming in the last 8 minutes of that game. And that's how these two teams fared last night. Coming up here after this game at 9:20, we kick off with the Florida Craze and the Nationals 2011. So the U13s will have a crack at this one here tonight. Our first time seeing them here tonight. They won their game last night by a score of 2-0. So we'll bring that to you here at 9:20 as the team is now officially walking out here onto the pitch at field number 5.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good game here tonight as we get ready to start the game in a few minutes. And I'm looking for an evenly matched contest. Both teams, had similar records throughout the course of the season, and anything can happen in these playoffs. And it's not over. Like you said, for the Nationals, they'll need some help along the way. But if they can take care of their next two games, here tonight and then back on Saturday, they'll be in good business here to keep their season alive.
That they will is always try to let you know we were not given starting 11s here prior to the start of this match. So any rosters changes, obviously we don't know those per se. We will do our best here to make sure we call off every player on the pitch throughout this match. Hey, if you see a player that you recognize and, hey, we didn't pronounce their name properly or for whatever reason we missed their name or their numbers not matching what we have on our rosters, please don't hesitate to hop in and let us know what's going on so that we can, in fact, correct that error. It is a beautiful night here in San Diego. Let's take a look at the current weather. Last time I looked, it was in the mid-70s. It is now 72 degrees in San Diego, California. So very classy here out in San Diego.
Yeah, it's not too hot. It's perfect weather, for soccer here tonight. Especially in this time of year, especially out in California with temperatures like a 90-degree weather. But this is the perfect weather you want to have. Want to be able to be hydrated as well, throughout the course of the game. But it's not too hot. So this is going to be really crucial for both of these teams here tonight. And the weather's going to favor them on both sides, and look like it'll get underway just shortly here.
We just take a look here as we're moments and seconds now away from getting this underway. Taking a look there at Daniel Ewers as well as number 12, Landon Wolf, on the pitch here tonight for Florida Premier. We are officially underway here from field number 5 in the Surfs Cup Sports Park in San Diego, California. Nationals 2010s taking on Florida Premier as this ball looked for Zahn. That's Preston Zahn. The ball then played back to the goalkeeper in number 13 here for Premier, and that's Jaden Gutierrez Rodriguez, who the goalkeeper tonight for the young men here in pink and white kits going left to right on your screen. The Nationals, and they're all blue kits, are going right to left. And quickly are the Nationals moving up here on the pitch. They have gone down their first 2 possessions, really trying to attack this back line of Florida Premier.
Yeah, they really want to set the tone here tonight. They want to be able to take the lead early on. They're putting on that pressure, and just in the first 30 seconds really shows how this game is going to be. They're just really trying to get back on track after losing last night with 2 minutes left. That was just heartbreaking to watch. But having a brand new opportunity here today, trying to set the tone here early, and that's what they want to do here tonight.
So good move on that far side, put in towards Lujarite. Now Copeland with a shot up and in! Opening goal just 2 minutes in, Nationals 1-0.
That's exactly what I said. You want to be able to set the tone early, and that was just a really incredible shot by Jacob Copeland of the Nationals. And it's off the top of the net and in. Just impressive here tonight. Scoring just under 2 minutes here in this game after we saw our first goal. It was over 70 minutes in.
Starting it off quick here, just 2 minutes into this game. It's 1-0 here in favor of the Nationals. These are 40-minute halves, as Random Aussie has alluded to, is now Wolf. Credited with the first foul here of the night. So in the early going here, the Nationals are showing that they're here to play. Ball played towards his near side, right there to Copeland, who just scored the goal. Settled down. Good work by Ajani. That was Philip Kane finding Stuart Munoz. Lugerai is in the thick of things right there, looking to get this one back. Incoming number 21 and Ajani, and now you see Zahn.
You like the pressure here early on, double teaming, and just trying to be able to take the ball away. As Florida Premier has not really had a true possession here in these first few minutes.
Well, ball laid off for Copeland. That's intercepted. Foul now called on Florida Premier.
And they're just trying to get back into the swing of things after allowing that goal. Not the start they wanted to have after losing 3-2 last night. Well, it just really puts yourself on you when you allow an early goal. Just 2 fouls early on here for Florida, and good opportunity on this free kick.
So Brinks will put this one into the box. It's headed, and that will go wide. You can help us. Number 20 on Florida Premier. We don't have a number 20 on our roster, so if you could, by chance, if you're watching and you're from Florida Premier, let us know who number 20 is. That would be great. Ball is played up that far side. Good touch. That's a foul. Can't do that.
Hang right over him and down on the ground.
I think from now on, every time there's a foul, I'm going to say whammy. Every time. So you can see there is Jonathan Stuart Munoz. One kind of slow to get up. He'll take a step off here for a moment. Looks as though they're asking for the trainer.
And right into it was Charleston Young of the Nationals that got him there, and the trainer's going to take a look over at Jonathan Stuart Munoz.
So a free kick coming up here. I like to play short. Ball played by Wolf. Now Lugerai. One back by Florida Premier. Played back. Good switch towards his near side, looking for Copeland. Held up a little bit. Good work by Copeland into the 18. So number 20 is Renzo Johnson. Okay, not even. Oh, wait. There's Sebastian Johnson. Is that who that is? But they're saying Sean Dean is saying number 20 is Renzo Johnson. So. Good win there by Balderrada, but one right back now to Florida Premier. Going back, Balderrada now. Good work into Brinks. Now Copeland. Looking to go to Zahn. Zahn fighting hard. Down goes the defender, and now slot into the 18 and cleared away. Sebastian Renzo Johnson. So normally number 80, according to this, is actually number 20. So we appreciate that as a foul called there on Wolf.
The third one already for Florida as the Nationals have put a lot of pressure in their attacking end. They've had some good chances. That goal by Copeland.
Ooh, Gagnon makes a good move there. I don't know if I would like the... I like the effort, but I don't know if I like the idea of him putting himself into that position in the first place. But either way, good work as ball is pushed out. That was Luka Gibbs, number 8, pushing that out wide. Good work again by Ajani. Game settled down just a little bit is now Ewers. Pushes it out wide to Wolf. Actually, Rafi Davis, I apologize. Nope, that is Wolf. I apologize. Rafi's on this side. Back into Wolf. It was Johnson. Now Brinks.
They're going to give it to Nationals. It's a good stop. It was really just a good chance for Florida. And the first time they really had possession in Nationals territory, and like the defense early on, like the pressure.
So Copeland plays to this near side. Looking now for Zahn was Balderrada. So now you'll see as this ball will make its way out. Last touched off of Florida Premier. It's Rafi Davis. Actually, I'm going to say it last touched off of Zahn. Ball kind of pops up into Brinks. Played back, and this will be cleared up towards midfield. And right back into the mix. So something we saw last night from the two teams on the pitch in the Nationals and Eastside FC. A little sloppy at times. I'm going to be frank, it was sloppy a lot last night. And we thought maybe that was a product of the travel and being the first nights. I mean, anxiousness of playing in a playoff. Have to remember these kids are still 13, 14 years old. And maybe getting to that 15 years old. So, they're not going to be playing the cleanest of soccer that you might see at some of the higher levels. And as they get a little older and more mature, you'll start to see some of that kind of shake off the nerves and things like that. But still seeing some sloppy play here out of these two teams. We're not seeing good, crisp decision-making when it comes to passing. They're forcing the ball up the middle. A lot of the things that you might not see as you get into that 16, 17, 18-year-old age groups.
Yeah, you got to understand that. On that first night, last night, both of these teams, playing in this field for the first time, and those nerves get on you, especially when you play in the playoffs and everything means a lot more, and every decision matters. And you see those kind of mistakes, in real-time moments, for both of these teams. And these kids are still learning and growing. At 13, 14 years old, they still got a lot of time as they prepare for their high school years in a year or two. So this is a really good stepping stone here in these playoffs for these players to grow and develop and learn a lot from this experience that they've had at a young age.
So the first corner here of the match coming up here for the Nationals. Again, they're in the blue kits. They're going right to left on your screen. Florida Premier in the pink and white kits are going left to right. Jonathan Turner alongside Alex Johnson here as we're 11 minutes into this game. A 1-0 lead here in favor of the Nationals. A second-minute goal from Jacob Copeland. Played into the box now, and Copeland, the goal scorer, will play it back out wide. Looks to put this one back in the mix, looking towards Graham Gagnon. And now back to Angle, who will look for the right angle to play that pass.
And like your use of words there, that was just a good stand by Florida to clear that out. Just forcing the Nationals to regroup in their own end.
Ooh, that's a hard tackle. I can't imagine we're not going to see a yellow card there. As Luka Gibbs is the one that takes the hard foul.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't call that either. Well, give him a card there. It was just a little bit over the top contact.
So Wolf gets a touch on it. Cole Lindsay is right there as well, as you see Granthik Chatterjee getting the ball. Looking out wide back again for Lindsay. And hey, let us know who you're rooting for. We know we got 32 votes here so far. 62% of you say the Nationals will win this game. 34% of you say Florida will win the game. But let us know where you're watching from. Are you watching from Florida right now? Are you watching on the sidelines in San Diego? If you are, come say hi. We're right next to the camera operator. That was totally a lie, by the way. We are not in California right now. We're back here in our Shelby Township studios. But you can give a shout out to Ryan Gagnon, our camera operator in San Diego, doing a fantastic job.
I appreciate all the work he has done.
We'll just have Ryan wave his hand right in front of the camera for us. That way you can be like, hi, everybody, see his hand. He will do it, too. I know he will, so.
He's done a great job throughout all the time here on the Michigan Soccer Network and throughout these playoffs out in San Diego.
Oh, good ball movement now is picked up here by Davis. Now Ewers up this near side, maybe looking to play it back. No, plays it inside towards Davis again. Now ultimately Gibbs will bring this up here for the Nationals.
It was a good play by Ewers to find it over to Davis, but it was just good vision by the Nationals to close that out really quickly before they had a scoring chance to create.
Well, lost the ball there. Was Johnson. Now Copeland. Rafi Davis is there defensively. But look at Copeland get through not one but two defenders. Looking up now for... Look at this, there's a loose ball inside the 18. And Charleston Young went down on his way towards the goal. And a little shoving now between the goalkeeper and a number of players from the Nationals.
And they're going to give him a yellow card for that.
So a yellow card was just shown there to Jaden Gutierrez Rodriguez. So the foul had already been called, and there's a reason why you're not seeing a penalty here. The ball was no longer in place, so whatever happens on the pitch, regardless of where it happens, misconduct-wise, it's not going to result in a penalty. So that's why you're not seeing the referee point to the penalty spot. So a goal kick, or this will be played very similar to that of a goal kick. But anyways, Gutierrez Rodriguez was just issued a yellow card. Sean Dean here saying he's watching from Tampa, Florida. Well, Sean, we appreciate you tuning in. This ball played out wide and looks to go up that far side. As Mason Johnson steps in and settled down. Johnson up this near side. Davis. Good touch. One back by Lugerai and the Nationals, and give it right back. Ball just popped up. That's a foul as Ajani went down. So a free kick coming up here for the Nationals. Just past midfield. Good ball up that far side. Playing into number 18 and Beltran. Beltran puts it in the box, and it's headed away by Gagnon. Now Brinks will try to put one away. Popped up by Lindsay. Finally, this will travel out on that far side.
It was a good headed away by Gagnon off of Beltran. And for Florida, they've just been trying to find the equalizer here early on. They've had some more chances as of late in their attacking end.
Gagnon clears up out of defensive third for the Nationals, making its way to Rafi Davis. One back at Balderrada, and he was looking for Copeland, and a foul has been called. So far, Sean Dean has said he's watching from Tampa, Florida, but where's everybody else watching here tonight? Let us know where you're watching. We've had some very interesting comments when it comes to where you're watching game. We've heard people say they're watching the game from their parking lot. We've heard people say they're watching the game from their couch or their Culver's. I mean, let us know where you're watching. We, that gives your exact coordinates. We're not looking for that, but that's a good tackle in from Gagnon. That's a very, very good tackle, a slide tackle.
He's made a few key plays, defensively here tonight. He made the other key sliding play just a few minutes ago. It's been a key piece in that back line for this Nationals team, and getting pushed right there.
It was Lugerai.
Yeah, it was the man who scored the goal last night for the Nationals. There's no foul call there. And
Immortal Extreme saying, watching from Central Florida. I'll be going to Florida myself here in just a few weeks, maybe more like 5 weeks, heading off into Delray Beach is where I'll be staying here in August. Ball looking to go up over the top. Settled down by Wolf. In comes Angle and taken down. Ball goes out. Chris Lennox says, watching from Northern Virginia. There you go.
Yeah, Angle wanted a foul call there, didn't get it. There's been some physical play here as of late. It's both sides, just hungry to get in the win column. After those games yesterday, game 2 for them here in these playoffs. They're trying to keep their season alive. Even everything on the pitch here tonight.
Settled down by Ewers. Back into Johnny, looking for Wolf. It's a great ball and a save made by Arpachinda. Great pass through the seam, and Arpachinda standing tall against Landon Wolf.
That's just incredible work by Arpachinda. That was really close to that one going in, as that was off the foot of Ewers. It just had some really good chances. Just taken.
And the shot there was by Landon Wolf, number 12.
Well, he just had a lot of keys. He had a lot of open space, and
that he did. That he did is a good opportunity for Florida Premier here in the 20th minute. And Arpachinda, who's been for most of this match, been untested. Stood tall in that first test tonight. We've got Loy Rabes, Holland, Michigan goes Nationals. Yeah, boys. Shout out number 21, Jack Hoff. Sandy Young, Perrysburg, Ohio is where she's watching from here tonight. I'm watching from 4182 North, negative 7141 West is where Chicken Mouse has stated. So giving us her exact coordinates, even though we said do not do that, but she did. So
people want to give their exact location, and people just say no general area, like Northern Virginia, Central Florida.
I mean, 41.82 degrees north, negative 71.41 degrees west is very interesting. This is ball picked up back by the Nationals. Up that far side, looking for Zahn. It's Preston Zahn. This ball will make its way out.
Yeah, too far for him to get is result in the goal kick. Like what the defense has done here for the Nationals so far. That's been the key thing throughout the course of this game. Copeland has had the early goal that has been the difference maker here so far, but got to give credit to the defense for not giving Florida a whole lot of time to work with.
Copeland looking for Lugerai. Right behind him. One back by Brinks, and tried to put it right back towards Lugerai. Now played back towards Balderrada. And he'll go back into Angle. No work on that back line for the Nationals. Remind everyone, coming up here in about 2 hours or so, we'll be covering the Nationals 2011s as they take on Florida Craze. Peter Wendell says he's watching from Warsaw, Poland. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that really is. Having people watching from over the world here tonight.
I believe he's watching Jonathan Wendell, number 8, for the Florida Premier side. Balderrada will put this one back in on the throw-in here for the Nationals in their blue kits. N8N Alexander is watching from Virginia. Ball all the way back now to number 20 and Mason Johnson. Wolf into Ewers. Back to Wolf. Wolf, and flag does go up for offside. Glorious People's Republic of Minnesota. Nice. I've been in Minnesota here now twice. I was there a couple years ago in the winter. If you are a fan of extremely cold weather and it being very flat, then I would encourage you to go to Minnesota. I had a chance to try Raising Cane's the first time in Minnesota. Went to downtown Minneapolis and went to the Mall of America. Really cool place. Spent some time in St. Cloud, Granite City. Pretty cool what we were able to see there. So yes, Minnesota is a really cool place. And then Minion says they're watching from France. So go Nationals.
Yeah, I've been to Minnesota about 10 years ago. Went to the Mall of America, went around Minneapolis. It's just a nice place.
So, by the way, Ricardo is in goal. Guajardo. Ricardo Guajardo is in goal here for the Nationals, not Arpachinda. Ball switched to this near side to Davis. It's Raffy Davis. Balderrada steps in front of that pass, and now it just popped up in the air. Wolf plays it out to Lindsay. Looks to play this one back into the box. That's a good ball, and right at the goalkeeper. Ewers one-on-one with Guajardo. Just couldn't get enough on it and get it past the goalkeeper.
Another incredible stop here by Guajardo on Ewers, and he was just right there on the doorstep, looking to bank that one in, and he was denied. And it's the second time where they had a really good chance, right near the goal, and he gets stopped right there. Just incredible work by the Nationals goalkeeper here tonight, by Ricardo Guajardo. Just really two huge saves, to keep the score where it's at here, Jonathan. And I mentioned the defense has been their strong suit throughout the course of the season, only allowing 12 goals in the regular season. As we've got a few subs coming in for Nationals. As we're approaching about 15 minutes left here in this first half before any stoppage time.
You see number 11 stepping on here, Jackson Shenkop. Brinks will play this up towards midfield. Shenkop. Now Gibbs. Good opportunity now is a shot from Gibbs right at the goalkeeper. Rebound is picked up by Gutierrez Rodriguez. So Jaden Smith, shout out to my nephew Mike Oxlong, watching from Euros in Germany. And then, come on, Daniel, good try. Palm Harbor, Florida, go. Florida Premier from Roberto, Las Vegas. I don't know. I don't have an Oxline on our roster, but either way, we appreciate you tuning in. Maybe it's Ogden. You know what's Ogden? Oh. Either way, we appreciate you stopping by. Daniel Ewers right there looking to play the ball, and then now goes back to angle, and now Balderrada. That might be a foul.
get it down on the ground. Let's see who that was.
It looked like it was Copeland who went down. Either way, Brinks will bring this one back in for the Nationals just before midfield.
These fouls have picked up for Florida. They have 6 so far in this first half of play.
Look at this ball over the top looking for Wolf. Good work by Wolf as that's Brett Szczesny. And now goes Wolf just outside the 18. They're going to say it touched over the end line and out for a goal kick. So Wolf not happy. Also saw number 70, who's Connor Sesti, who's now on the pitch here as well for the Nationals. 28th minute, if you're just joining us, a second-minute goal scored by Jacob Copeland. Is all the difference right now in this one. Remember, the Nationals lost last night by a scoreline of 2-1. Ball back to Gutierrez Rodriguez. Kept on the pitch by Ewers. Brinks inside to Gibbs. Switch to that far side. Sesti cuts it back into Brink. Looking there for Owen Stone, one back. Is this ball looking up top for Wolf, and Angle will get back there first. Good recovery from him is now Lindsay looking inside.
Yeah, great work there. Prevent it from going out of bounds and just keeping it in play.
Ajani met by contact from Owen Stone. Or it's actually number 11 in Shenkop. Now Brinks on the ground finds Copeland. Good ball, and now cleared away. Lindsay will try and track this one down, but it goes out.
Yeah, it was too far for him to get. Well, it was right at the line. Just want to be able to just slow it down here. If you're the Nationals, just control the pace here of this game. Don't want to allow Florida to tie it up before halftime. You've had some really good chances, really good stops defensively, which has been the key piece so far. We saw the play by Brett Szczesny a few moments ago off of Wolf for preventing a corner kick opportunity for Florida. You got to be pleased with how they've played here so far here tonight, Jonathan. And after that loss yesterday, in heartbreaking fashion, they really wanted to get that monkey off their back here tonight and try to get into the win column. And through the first 30 minutes, they've done really well here so far, and try to keep it up here before halftime and hold on to this lead.
So as this ball goes out on that far side, now Wolf turns inside the 18. Goodbye. Gibbs now makes his way up. Misplayed ball by Gagnon, but now he'll get it back. Gagnon now makes his way up the pitch. Looks to get through traffic. Makes his way just outside the 18. He'll look to slot this one towards the penalty spot. Now a shot that's low by Owen Stone, blocked.
There's just some good moves by Gagnon. A few defenders to create some space. And then Stone on a rebound. Couldn't get one to go through, but that was just a good place at the right time to back up Gagnon for another shot opportunity.
Ball into Wolf. He showed at times tonight how dangerous he can be. Wolf cuts it back. Ball on his left foot. Oh, good slide tackle from Angle, but Wolf keeps fighting hard. And the referee says keep going. That's Lindsay now on the ball. He'll play it back.
It was good just to keep the play going here. The official just thought that was not a foul at all, to just keep it going. You want to be able to have a little bit of intensity out here, especially in the playoffs. But we've seen Wolf all over the place here tonight, and had that opportunity a few moments ago, and had a really good chance, and he's going to keep peace for this Florida Premier team with a 10-3-3 record in the regular season, trying to keep their season alive here in these playoffs. Well, both teams will need some help throughout the rest of the way. But they got to control what they control here, and it comes down here tonight.
It's Copeland looking for an outlet on that far side. It's blocked. Now Ewers looks to get by Brinks. Gets by Copeland. Looking to get by a third player. But Gibbs is right there and says no more.
Just a good play by Gibbs to throw on the ball and to send that out. Premier was looking to create some space. They're trying to find that equalizer.
So Gibbs out wide. That was Sesti. Wolf now. Let's get by Brinks. A good battle is now Brinks and Wolf, and now referee calls a foul against Wolf. See Wolf not happy with that call.
I think he went a little too much there with the hands. No, he can get away with it a little bit, but once it goes a little bit over, then the official had to call it. He's able to show his athleticism here tonight. Well, that's nothing wrong. To be able to be athletic and able to play a little bit physical, but once it gets a little bit too much with the shoving, they have to call that.
Let's go, boys, let's go!
Ball put up over midfield, looking for Owen Stone. You got Gagnon now on the ball. A nice little overlapping run. Back into Gagnon. Gagnon's on. He's got Copeland making a run up his near side. Ball sliding out to Brinks. Brinks with a touch. It goes up and over. Tyrese Matthews says, let's go Florida.
I like the footwork by Gagnon to move around the defenders and try to maneuver his way, and able to send it out to Thatcher Brinks, who sent that one a little bit over the top of the net. You like the idea there if you're Brinks. This was that set that down a little bit lower. But you like the setup there.
Settled down by Ewers, looking to go over the top for Wolf. Now comes Guajardo, and Matthews is watching from Atlanta here tonight. Current poll here has the Nationals winning here. 62% of your vote, over 45 votes have come in so far. Florida Premier with 33% of your vote. It's a draw right now, is at 7%. Copeland looking for Shenkop. Ruby Velez says super. Now Ewers looks to get by Gibbs, and Gibbs does a good job.
That's what you got to do here. Everyone has to step up, and the defense has been really good here tonight, and I've mentioned that a lot. And got a stoppage of play here.
Offside was called here a moment ago. So they'll bring this one back, and Rafi Davis will bring it back in.
I don't think they need to rush to get another goal here. It would be nice, but you want to be able to not allow the equalizer if you're the Nationals. And be able to play your style of game, which has been following here tonight. It worked through the first 70 minutes of the game last night, before things got a little bit out of hand late, but coming back here tonight is what you're going to ask for. Has been really strong.
Stuart Munoz is back on the pitch here after being injured here a little while ago. Now shot from distance right into the arms of Guajardo. Shot was taken by Andres Beltran.
had the right approach, but it just shot right at Gallardo. Because he had a lot of space to work with. I think he could have gone in a little bit closer, a few yards in.
So now is a collision between the goalkeeper and the defender along with Graham Gagnon. And a penalty has been called. So an opportunity here for the Nationals with a couple minutes left here in this first half to go up here 2-0.
It was Aiden Finch that pushed Gagnon down.
Looks as though Luka Gibbs will step in to take this one, facing off against the goalkeeper and Gutierrez Rodriguez.
It's a huge point here before half.
So Gibbs steps up right down the middle, goal, and the Nationals have a 2-0 lead here in the 38th minute.
That is just a momentum swinger here right before half. And good work by the Nationals to capitalize on the opportunity on the penalty kick to have a 2-goal lead. That is just crucial coming into the second half, because it puts the backs against the wall for the Premier. They played really strong bouncing back after allowing the Copeland goal 2 minutes into the game. But it just gets difficult now, being down 2 heading into half, and it puts a lot of pressure on your offense to step it up and play with a sense of urgency. But it was a mistake by Florida that was capitalized on the penalty shot by Gibbs. And that's what we got a half here so far, and just got to be able to play clean here in these last couple minutes. It looks like Copeland is down right now.
It does look that way, doesn't it? He's slow to get up. That all came from a giveaway pass or giveaway defensive miscue defensively by Florida Premier. Gagnon was just shouldered off the ball. And this game has a 2-0 scoreline now as we're in the 40th minute. Is now Wolf there with Sesty, and Wolf will be called for the foul.
Because Florida will have to do some work here in the second half. They'll have to talk things over. No, they've had 9 fouls so far. And that's not what you want to have here, especially in a game like this. And now trailing by 2. And allowing to go early in the game, no, was never good. But you got to give the Nationals credit for capitalizing on their mistakes. And that's what you got to have here in these playoffs and with your season on the line.
Lindsay. Ball put in now. Stuart Munez. Still on the ball in the 18. Ball put back across towards the back post towards Ewers, and good work defensively by the Nationals. They cleared this up and out. Good cutback by Kane. Pushes it out wide. Beltran. Now Gagnon a little back heel. Gibbs looking to play it up top, and Finch wins that ball back, and Davis now will get flip here going here. Stuart Munez. Oh, down goes the defender. Stuart Munez down by the end line across. Guajardo makes a save.
And all the space in the world. It was Jonathan Stuart Munez. Looks like he got away with a foul there that wasn't called. But nonetheless, the defense comes through again.
As Gagnon goes down, and we're going to see a card come out. So Graham Gagnon will be given a yellow card. Here in the 40th minute. And that is where this first half will come to an end, as a yellow card was issued there to Graham Gagnon. So the halftime score here is 2-0. We'll talk about where the goals came from here. A second-minute goal from Jacob Copeland in the second minute, and then Lucas Gibbs scoring his goal, his penalty shot goal, in the 38th minute. And that is the scoring, so don't go anywhere. We still have 40 minutes to go in this one, but the Nationals have a 2-0 lead. The next goal in this game matters. We'll find out who wins after this. Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed with pressure and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
Michigan Soccer Network, man! DCFC!
The sights, the sounds of historic Keyworth Stadium. There's nothing quite like it. Each week, Jonathan Turner and Neil Rule will break down the most recent Detroit City FC USL Championship match, taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, looking ahead to their upcoming match, and much more. Watch the Detroit City FC recap show each week on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Let's go City on the Michigan Soccer Network.
You are watching the Michigan Soccer Network.
Come on, City.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Welcome back here into Surfs Cup Sports Park in San Diego, California. Jonathan Turner alongside Alex Johnson. We're moments away from the second half getting back underway. We'll bring you into our press box here in our Shelby Township studios. And we, first off, if it's your first time stopping by, we appreciate you being a part of this. I mean, you know, it's cool that we get to do this from San Diego and you know, make this this option available to those who want to watch their children play the game of soccer like we are. We did as kids as well. So, first time hit that subscribe button, like us, and share us with your friends and family. And Alex, what can we look forward to here in the second half?
Yeah, looking into the second half here, Jonathan, the Nationals capitalized on Florida's mistakes early on. Nine fouls for Florida in that first half. Cost them And the Nationals were able to capitalize. They had a goal 2 minutes into the game by Jacob Copeland, and then that huge penalty kick goal by Luka Gibbs. This was foul. It was on Gagnon, who got tripped up there right before halftime, and that was just a turning point in this game, and that's why the score is where it's at right now, with the Nationals able to play strong defensively and limit the chances for Florida here in the second half.
And we are back underway here with second half action as Florida Premier traveling 2,423 miles in their pink and white kits, now going right to left. The Nationals, who have traveled 2,351 miles, are in their blue kits going left to right here in this second half. Jonathan Turner alongside Alex Johnson. It's 2-0 here from field number 5 at the Surfs Cup Sports Park here in San Diego, California.
It's a really good opportunity for us to cover these games, especially for the parents and all the family members watching home who couldn't make it out to San Diego to watch their kids here this weekend. And we're glad to have you covered throughout the entire weekend here on the Michigan Soccer Network. So glad to have you with us no matter where you're listening from, if around the country or abroad.
Ball shifted to Shenkop on this near side. Hey, this ball is not going to be shot from distance. Going to try and test the goalkeeper, the new goalkeeper in net here, Tyler Aprechenda. Guajardo did a great job in the first half of the Nationals, but want to remind everybody who are in the comments, and this is only for the small few who, I'll use the word knucklehead. Don't be knuckleheads in the comments section. We'll go ahead and delete the comment. We'll remove you from there if we have to, but I know you're trying to get us to say things that maybe sound funny, but and maybe even are funny in nature, but we try to keep this clean here on the Michigan Soccer Network. So thank you. So we'll be back underway here as Engel puts this one up over midfield as Lugerai try and track this one down. Good work there by Thomas Trigilla. In comes Davis. You were there now, and this one makes its way out on that far side. It was Skachesny. Great summary there from Random Mossy. First half, summary fouls cost Florida the half, and Florida had 3 chances but didn't get past the Nationals goalie, and that's why Nationals have a 2-0 lead going here into the second half. We appreciate you summarizing the first half for us there, Random Mossy. What's on the docket tonight for food? What are you eating today? Are you getting little steaks on the Barbie, little shrimp on the Barbie, little corn on the Barbie, little salmon on the Barbie, little lobster on the Barbie, little kangaroo on the Barbie? What's going on the Barbie tonight there, Random Mossy?
Yeah, making us feel hungry up here in the press box. So, like Random Mossy mentioned, Florida did have some chances, and they saw it right there. Well, there was a good stop by Guajardo in net, and then the fouls have kept costing them. They had 9 in that first half, and allowing that penalty kick in that 38th minute has put the score where it's at. We'll see if they limit those fouls and create more opportunities on their attacking end to try to get back into this game, because they don't want to go 0-2 heading into their last game of this opening round stage.
Ewers plays it out wide to Davis. Davis looking to play it in, and back to Davis now. One back now by Skachesny. Ball over the top, looking for Shenkop. Shenkop gets in and taken down by the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper did get part of the ball.
You should book him then, ref, for diving.
So now the referee has called a foul. Gutierrez Rodriguez came out. Down went Shenkop. He wants a yellow card to be issued. Referee not going to do that.
You might be questioning if he went a little bit outside the box, outside the area rather.
So a shout out from Caroline Aroe saying Jaden Galinda, number 22, let's go. As Thatcher Brinks will put this one back in. I might wait for him to take a shot, and he'll put this back post. It's loose inside the 18, now cleared up and out.
Just nobody really there to get a foot on it after it was touched off.
So now Shenkop will fire one from distance, and that make its way up and over. Again, coming up here later tonight at 9:20, the 2011s taking on Florida Craze. So it's Michigan versus Florida here tonight on the Michigan Soccer Network.
You mentioned the 2011 team on their first game.
Look at this shot from distance from Gibbs, and it goes wide.
Yeah, he had the right approach, but hooked it to the left.
Coming up at 9:20, we have that game. Then tomorrow we have a game at 1 o'clock Eastern. Here is the 2009 boys taking on FC Dallas Red. Again, that kicks off tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then we pick it up our coverage here on Saturday, 11 a.m. 2011 boys taking on the Arizona Arsenal. And then at 5 p.m., the Charlotte Soccer Academy and the Nationals 2010 will wrap up group play here.
And that'll be a huge game for the Nationals 2010 team on Saturday if they're able to hold off Florida here. Florida Premier lost to Charlotte last night, so that will be crucial for them if the Nationals get the win here. Try to keep their season alive.
So the Florida Premier side, their head coach is Sean Brooks. Team admin is Denise Stauffer.
He's going to try to get his team to rally here as we're into this second half and the time is dwindling away. They're down 2. It's going to be tough.
So this free kick put in to the 18. Gagnon gets a head on it. That was brought in by number 18, Andres Beltran.
We'll see if there's some urgency coming here for Florida, especially, like we mentioned, into the deficit where they're at right now.
One back, play it up towards Lugerai and put back into the box as Arpachinda will come in and pick it up.
Good communication just as they not got the ball. Looking to clear the way. We're splitting the duties behind the net here tonight after Ricardo Gallardo made some really huge plays in that first half in the first 20 minutes with 2 important saves off of open opportunities. They've been strong in that back line all season long. We talked about their goal differential has been really strong, and it shows why they've had a really good season, been successful throughout the regular season, and tried to build on it here in the playoffs.
So Lindsay playing the ball out wide. Now they're going to say a handling. Interesting. So they're going to say there should have been another PK for the Nationals and a red card. Now, well, you could argue the PK part of it, but the red card, you can't. It wouldn't have met the criteria for denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. The reality is that on the field, distance from goal would have made that denial null and void, whatever you want to call it. It wouldn't have met the criteria. So, I mean, you could argue the yellow card, but the reality is the goalkeeper came out. He did get a piece of the ball. Not a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. Did not meet the requirements needed to, in fact, give it a red card there. Ball will be put back in here now on this free kick by Florida Premier. Looking to find an answer here. 2 unanswered goals back in the first half by the Nationals. Ball comes in towards that back post. Arpachinda makes the grab.
I think he was looking for someone on the opposite side, but it went right to Arpachinda. And a good heads-up play to get on it.
Come on, all them players are free there.
I think you just really need to take possession here of the ball and just take your time with it.
So the requirements for denial, the following must be considered: distance between the offense and the goal, general direction of the play, likelihood of keeping or gaining control of the ball, and location and the number of defenders. So those criteria are what will determine whether or not a player has in fact denied a goal-scoring opportunity. I don't believe all those requirements were met, and all of them have to in order for there to be a red card for denial. That's a hard tack. We might see a yellow card coming out here, and that we will, as number 18 and Andres Beltran getting the yellow card.
You know, they're tripping up Charleston Young in the back, in his back foot.
Wayne Curry says, let's go Nationals, watching from Michigan. Patricia says, vamos, Florida. And Cammy M says, vamos, Nationals. So Thatcher Brinks will stand over this one. 51st minute here. They're up 2-0. Brinks puts it back post. Ball is still inside the 18. Angle tries to turn on the ball, and last touched off of Florida Premier and out for a corner.
Important opportunity, you know, trying to add another one here.
55 total votes have come in so far in this game. 58% of you believe the Nationals will win this game. 36% say Florida Premier, as Brinks puts this one back in towards that near post and pushed aside by the goalkeeper and Gutierrez Rodriguez.
Jojo, get forward.
And just went in and out of his hands, but his defense was right there to pick it up. And looking to clear it down away. It's an important stand here in this point in the game. Florida down 2. He's got a goal kick coming here.
Yeah, and the faceless mensch, by the way, great name, by the way, comment. But, you know, yeah, the PK, you could argue the PK. I mean, if I haven't had a chance to look back at the play, but if I remember correctly, it looked as though that the goalkeeper did, in fact, I think, get a part of the ball. And you know, so whether there's even a foul there to begin with, I think is part of the equation. But, yeah, so where the contact is made on the player inside the box would determine placement. Again, just based on the age group we're talking about here, which is you're talking about U14 boys, 2010, right? So they're 14. Yet all those things have to go into consideration when you start talking about denial, because so far in this game, if you think about just how the players have played, I don't know if you can say a player who's on the outside of the 18, closer to the near touch line, would actually maybe, if he gets around the goalkeeper there, is able to actually physically put it into goal, right? So that's the question. Is Shenkop is the one that slides down here on this near side. That's the reality of this. Is okay. So he might have been able to maybe pass the ball across the face of the goal to another player, but that would not make it an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, because the obvious part of this is that if the goalkeeper didn't take him down, would he have scored a goal? And that's the question you have to ask yourself. If the goalkeeper didn't take him down, would he have scored a goal there? So that's how I would ask that question. And that's how you should ask yourself too. So is it a yellow card? Is it a foul? Is it all those things? Very much could have been the case. But is it a red card for denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity? Based on the threshold and the requirements, I still say no. But we still have some comments coming in here from Random Aussie. He says it's still 10 a.m. here. But baked fish with garlic and basil with salad and kangaroo steak scrambled eggs. Jeez, oh, Pete, that sounds fantastic.
That sort of sounds like brunch with the scrambled eggs and the fish. And I would never think to eat.
Kangaroo? I guess my question, though, is are koalas considered endangered species, and are they protected in Australia? Is koala a thing that people actually eat? I'm not saying I want to eat koala, but I'm just asking. As this ball kind of skips back, loose ball is inside the 18, now cleared up here over midfield. Lugerai will try and track it down for the Nationals and played back to the goalkeeper and Gutierrez Rodriguez.
Hey, the ask it to ball. Right here. Okay, good.
Beltrain
Ready to go, Jojo.
uses that left foot to play it up over the back line, but Gannon does a good job. Now Ewers. Webb, can we go? D. Ewers. You got this there, number 11, Florida. Let's go. Davis. I was going to say, that's an Aussie. Again, I don't know. I mean, they say it's an Aussie icon. I agree. I thought kangaroos were an Aussie icon, too, to be fair. I know one is cuter than the other. But like a shot now from distance goes right into the hands of Arpachenda. Not quite sure who took that shot, but a good strike nonetheless. It was right at Arpachenda.
And they've had chances, but it's just been line drive shots. If they've had the opportunities, if they could have gone a little bit even farther away. And it looks like that was off the foot of Beltran. And that was, yeah. He's had a couple of good chances. It just gone right to the goalkeeper. They just haven't been able to find that one to go through the net. Once they've been able to, they'll be able to feel a little bit relieved. And we saw that in the first half, those two opportunities right at the goal that were denied by Guardo. As you can see here, that Florida is just trying to pick up the pace here in the tempo, knowing that they have to get back to try to get at least a draw here tonight. We got another yell here.
A yellow card being issued after now free kick for the Nationals. I didn't get to make the trip, so SD, so I have to take my W's where I can. Well, there you go. Keep up the great work, gentlemen. Been watching all year. Well, we appreciate you tuning in. So Gagnon will take this free kick, looking to put a big boot on this one towards the goal. This one almost skirts through, hit off of Rodriguez, our Gutierrez Rodriguez, and then cleared up over midfield.
That could have been trouble if he would have missed touch and into the net.
Okay.
And had really in control of it. But that's just important. Heads up play. Gutierrez Rodriguez and his defense. You can't afford to have a miscue and let that bounce off you and into the net. Just hung in the air for a little too long and looked like it was off the foot of one of the Nationals as well. Right by Gutierrez Rodriguez.
Settled down by Young. We just can't keep it under control. Ball makes its way inside towards top of the 18. Gibbs will get a touch on it. Now ball played into Shenkop. Looking to thread the needle.
Jay, come on!
Just been going back and forth with it. No one's really had gained control. It's been a little bit sloppy than the last few plays. We got a player down for Florida. And that's Lindsay. Koa Lindsay for Florida Premier. Able to get back up though.
So back at you there, Faceless Mensch. I had a chance to go back and look at that 44th minute collision. And I would agree with you on the fact that that should have been a penalty kick. The goalkeeper came out. He did not get any ball. It was close to the line, and I say it was close, but based on what I saw, Shenkop was inside the 18. The contact was made inside the 18, so therefore the correct call there would have been to point to the penalty spot for the second penalty of the game in favor of the Nationals. I do not agree on a red card, as I mentioned already. You could go yellow card there for the goalkeeper, but keep in mind he's already on a yellow card, so he would have gotten a red card anyways had he gotten a yellow card. So, but I did have a chance to go back and look at it, and that is my assessment. As and Aussie, everyone, please keep the comments. Be nice. We don't need anything negative. The Wallaby speaks the truth. Can you tell my wife I was right about something? Well, that's not my job. I'm not going to do that. Nope. So we're going to see another corner kick here now for the Nationals. This ball is going to come in. All put across. It goes up and over everybody. Tracked down now by Szczesny. Ball put in the box. Ewers now cuts it back. Now Sasti into Brinks. Young. Copeland gets a touch. I remember he scored the goal back in the second minute. Or both goals in this game have come in the first 2 minutes and the last 2 minutes of the first half. You go ahead.
Yeah, the Nationals, that's how they got it going. I mentioned last night there was no scoring until the last 10 minutes of the game, but the Nationals started out strong on the right foot, scored 2 minutes in off of Copeland. That really got them going, and that's what they needed here tonight. And being up 2-0 against this Florida team who's also looking for win number 1 in these playoffs, and this is going to be huge heading into both of these teams in their final day on Saturday of this first round. And you liked how the Nationals have come out here, and I mentioned it throughout the course of the broadcast, Jonathan, and everything's been working here. And I started out strong and ended strong in that first half with those 2 goals, and those were difference makers, especially. And they've capitalized on Florida miscues, and those have been the storyline here for those who have just joined us here throughout the broadcast, and especially for these kids who have gone out over 2,000 miles to get here. Day 2 of being in California.
Look at this now, opportunity now to touch back of the net at the top shelf. A great goal there by number 7, Trent Hanvey. But it looks as though a yellow card has been issued. And this goal is going to come back.
Wow, that is just...
Again, I got to see what just happened here. So the ball went in the back of the net. Hanvey was just issued a yellow card.
It was a huge break for the Nationals.
We're going to look back and see what am I missing here. Because maybe it was offside. My guess is maybe offside, and the referee gave him the yellow card because he put the shot on goal. I don't, which again, I don't know if I would agree with that.
It was off the foot of Trent Hanvey.
Well, unfortunately, I couldn't hear any comments, so if it was for dissent, that we would now find out here shortly, I guess. But Hanvey put one up top shelf past the goalkeeper in Upperchinda, but he was in an offside position when he received the ball. It's Charleston Young. Now Lugerai comes in with a hard tackle. I think it was offside. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. That's why the ball was placed where it was. It can't be offside. That's a... Geez, oh, Pete. That's a bad call. You're looking at this. The ball was played defensively. It was played by the defender. So if he was in an offside position, it wouldn't matter because the ball was played intentionally by the defender. And again, nothing against the defender. And it was Sesti who played the ball. He tried to play it. And there's a reason why they've changed the offside laws to solve this problem, because for a lot of times defenders would try to, they may accidentally, but now look at this, and now lose your eye. Finds Young.
Guys, get forward. Come on, Bright.
So if they're calling the foul, and now if it's a foul, just a foul, that's different. But it looked like maybe offside was what was called. No, there wasn't. I would hope that wasn't the foul call, because it looked like Sesti. It looked like Sesti was just trying to go for the ball.
Yeah, because I didn't see the official put the flag up for offsides.
So the card was on the Nationals. He punted the ball out of the net to prevent a quick restart. Well, I think the referee had his hand up for. But again, we'll get some clarification on that. But it just tells you that, again, this is where, pulling back goals, having conversations with your assistant referees, because that was clearly played by Sesti. That was not played by anyone on Florida Premier. So I just again, looking at where the ball is being placed, which it's being placed there, waiting to see if the referee puts his hand up. Yeah, offside. So, and then, so offside was what was called, and the card was to Brandon Angle for wasting time. So kicking the ball away as it was told by Trevor. By the way, Trevor, man, how you doing? Been a minute, man. Shout out to Trevor. But anyways, it's the wrong call. It's the wrong call there, Alex. And, that this is a game where a goal is going to matter. These goals are going to matter. Last night, the Nationals lost 2-1. Right now, you've got 2-goal win here in favor of the Nationals, right? They've got a 2-goal lead. They come out of here with a 2-0 victory, and they find a way on Friday or Saturday morning to win their matchup on Saturday. And it comes out of goal differential. Now Gibbs would look to fire a shot. That's a save by, and that one finds the back of the net on the rebound, but it's offside. So Gutierrez Rodriguez makes the initial save. It pops up in the air and headed into the back of the net by Lugerai and nullified again.
Well, those goals will wipe each other out, but so being 3-1, it's still 2-0, and that was just a huge break, because that changes, the perplexity of the game. If Florida got one there, it would have been it was at the 63rd minute. Being down 1, the game's changed, and Florida would have the momentum to get back into it.
Yeah, and I know Random also said way off. It doesn't matter how offside he was in that moment. The second is, look at this ball into Wolf. Now Wolf will fire one that goes off the woodwork. Now seeing end-to-end action here at field number 5 at the Surf Cup Sports Park. You say way off. It doesn't matter how far Hambe was off. He could be off by a mile. He could be literally staying on the goal line. But the fact that it was played by Connor Sesti intentionally, that intentional movement to play the ball by Sesti, which he tried to do, that led to that contact. As soon as it happens, it nullifies whatever position that player is in. So either way, though, Zahn now plays it back to Sesti. Put in towards Gutierrez Rodriguez.
That was just unfortunate for Florida to be on that wrong end of the call, and we've talked about it over the last few minutes here, Jonathan, about he wasn't really offsides, and
again, keeping inside, he was no question that he was in an offside position. He was behind the second to last defender. There's no doubt about that. The reality, though, is the second that player defensively made the intentional act to play the ball, that action, regardless of where that player is on the other side, the other team, that act it took him away from being in an offside position where he'd be called. Because the second that ball is played by the defender intentionally, doesn't matter where he's at in the field, he will not be called for being in an offside position.
And that's something that Florida was looking at, after that call was made, and that's something to just have to look back on at the end of the game here tonight. But they really wanted to be down 1 right now, but
here we are. We're 70 minutes, and yesterday, we saw the last 10 minutes of that game really. All the goal scoring is outcomes. The goalkeeper and Gutierrez Rodriguez.
Yeah, that was just a wild finish that you and Dan called last night, and this is how crazy that game ended after being scoreless the first 70 minutes of the game. And both teams, you guys were probably thinking it was going to be a draw at the end of the night, but then 3 goals in the span of 10 minutes, or 8 minutes rather. But anything can happen in these playoffs, and it all comes down to and all the work you do in the regular season. It starts back up in the fall, and comes down to this, and who wants it more. And, Florida has picked up the intensity, and even though it hasn't shown on the scoreboard yet, they're trying to play all the way to the end. It looked like it was Daniel Ewers that was down, but he's back up.
Assistant referee now, and the center referee having a moment here to talk. But those are the things, and this is where, game management becomes really important, right? Having your referee and your assistant referee on the same page. Yeah, there's no question. Should the flag have gone up in that moment? Now, at the higher levels, the flag won't go up in that moment. The referee will come over and have that conversation. You're talking about taking away a goal. Like, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about a goal being taken away. So if you're going to take away a goal, you better make sure 100% that goal should not be counted. And that's where, the referee crew sometimes will miss the ball, so to speak. And someone who's been a referee or refereed for over 20 years, I can tell you that is a big pet peeve of mine, is not communicating with your assistants, not communicating with your fourth official to make sure you get it right. Because at the end of the day, these players are working their tails off. They're traveling combined 5,000 miles away almost. You don't want things taken away from them that should otherwise be, given to them when they put all that work and effort in.
I think that's really crucial to have the communication with the officials. If you don't think it's the right call and you need some help, you can talk over them for just a second or two to make the right call. And not having any discussion there just changes the outcome of this game. And
I think it's important too, Alex. I don't want to I'm not berating the official here. What I'm trying to accomplish is saying, hey, explaining to you why that was not in fact offside. And the reality is that had the referees come together, maybe that call doesn't happen, is what I'm trying to explain. And one thing I was taught in all my referee classes and my mentors was, you're your own worst enemy as an official, right? There isn't a fan or a coach or a player that's going to do you in. It's going to be you. It's going to be you as an official. It's going to do you in. Whether you're the center or the assistant, doesn't matter. You are your own worst enemy, and you're only as good as your last game as well. So that's always something that I learned as well. So, but yeah, it's 2-0 here from Surf Cup Sports Park, field number 5. As this ball inside the 18, Gibbs will cut back. He'll go down just outside the 18. We'll keep playing. Now a shot from Gannon that's low and goes just wide of the post.
Could have sent it a little bit more in, but you got to like the approach by Gannon. He's had a few chances here tonight, and he made some nice moves earlier in the game. And going back, you could talk with the officials, can talk to each other. We've seen it in all sports. If one official thinks the call in mind is not correct, you can talk to each other and make the correct decision on the field. And if the game would have been 2-1, we could have seen what would happen in the last 18 or so minutes for Florida, as that would have really rallied them up, only being down 1 and have a chance to get back and at least tie the game.
So it looked as though assistant referee called over the center official to talk with the coaching staff from Florida. So this is brought up over midfield. Slide in towards Ewers and now played up towards Lugerai. Ooh, as Lugerai runs right into the goalkeeper, Gutierrez Rodriguez. And now he's slow to get up.
Yeah, just ran into him.
As a goal, now Lugerai is going to get a yellow card.
I think he was just trying to get to the ball. And it just kind of just collided into him.
And the thing about that was, at least in my opinion, was beyond what was given, and going for the ball is ball sent in. Ball hits off the hand, and we'll keep playing, says the referee. Lugerai plays this up over midfield, and goalkeeper comes out. Now Lugerai puts this one back down into the 18. Going to remind everybody coming up here in just a little bit. Just under an hour, we'll be bringing you game number 2 here on tap tonight. The 2011's playing here. This mensch says long past time we had VAR and youth soccer. I mean, the problem with that is not every game is broadcasted, and you can't rely on VAR from VOs and huddles as much as they're great tools. They are not designed for that. So ball comes into the box and makes its way back to Arpacinda.
He started his job now coming in here in the second half in relief for Ricardo Fajardo, and both goaltenders throughout the course of the season, Jonathan, have done their work. And just only a part of the reason to why the Nationals were strong in the regular season and being in first place in the Ohio Valley Conference in the ECNL. And their work is not done here. No, getting a few moments away here from going 1-1. Looks like we got a goal kick here as off of Florida. And they'll have a huge one Saturday against Charlotte. And that could decide, their season on Saturday night. This Florida Premier team lost 3-2 to Charlotte yesterday, and
a little shove there at the end by Gibbs. Again, right now you got Eastside and Charlotte playing as we speak. Don't know the score of that game, but they are playing on field 6, so just behind us. But that's a big game, because if Eastside wins that game, then makes things interesting. If that game ends, you want that game to end in a tie. That's what you want. If you're the Nationals, you want that game to end in a tie, because then what that means is with a win on Saturday, it's going to come down to goal differential for the Nationals. And so like a 0-0 tie is what you want, or a 1-1 tie. Because again, I imagine it comes down to goal differential if you're looking to get into the next round if you're tied. Because you look at this and say, okay, well, will Eastside come in and beat Florida Premier? Is that possible? It is possible. It's not always guaranteed. But what we've seen, maybe Eastside can come in and beat Florida. So you might say they can get 3 points out of that one. Ultimately, you want them to you want ties in this situation. You want ties, because you win your games, everybody else ties, you're going to move on.
Yeah, that's what you got to have here. 3 points. That's what you got to have here for the Nationals. You're hoping that game between Eastside and Charlotte, both teams just get a point, and what you got to do is just take care of business on Saturday, but you got to control what you can control. You can't control what's going on in the game elsewhere. That's what they got to do here tonight, and they did it here tonight, and that was just important to get back on track, less than 24 hours after that loss yesterday to Eastside. And they thought they were going to at least get a point out of it, but got nothing to show for it. But this is just a huge step here. They did everything they had to do here to correct themselves from last night. And looking to get a huge win heading into Saturday.
Well, this ball comes in, almost own goal there by Angle. Ends up going out for a corner.
I looked, that was off the foot of Aiden Finch, and right there was Angle. Looked like a miscommunication with Apachinda. He's now into the stoppage time. Not sure how many minutes we'll get, but
ball comes in, headed away. Now Ewers puts this back in, headed away again by the Nationals, and now up towards midfield. Ajani. Nunez. Towards that back post, headed away again. We're officially in stoppage time. We're not notified how much we have. So Johnny puts us back in the mix. Right back to where it came from. Ball now. Picked up by Ewers and put this back. Posted in! So the game is now a one-goal game. As down goes Arpachinda. He is being held up in the box. I'm not sure who got their head on that, but that somehow found the way to the back of the net. It's a one-goal game.
not over yet, says Florida. That was just wild, right at the net. Just in the stoppage time. Just incredible to make it a one-goal game. Well, time is running out here for Florida. They got to move quickly to get one more.
So Arpachinda will cover that one up. So there's the final whistle. And just like that, this game will come to an end here in 2-1 in favor of the Nationals. But my goodness, talk about a very interesting end here to the night, at least for this first game.
Yeah, it got crazy in that last few seconds as Florida got a late goal. But the Nationals held on and prevailed and got a huge win here tonight, Jonathan. After that tough loss yesterday to Eastside FC, they're in the win column, and now they're looking forward to play Charlotte Academy on Saturday to try to keep their season alive.
That's right. We're going to wrap it up here from field number 5 and get ready to head over to the next game here on this Thursday evening. But the final score here from field number 5 at Swiss Cup Sports Park, the Nationals 2010 with a 2-1 victory over Florida Premier. For all of us here at the Michigan Soccer Network, have a great rest of your night. We'll see you here in just about 35 minutes. In for Baccarat, and that goes in! Hugo Baccarat gives Flint City a 3-2. Buckley, the ball falls to Buckley. 1-on-1 with Etheridge. What a save! Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrat. Ball comes in, a good head! 1-0! Shot, another save from Etheridge! Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0! Burzma, but then for Vlasma! 3-0! Stewart Heiss with a shot! Upper 90 and in! Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos. Mario Canoe now finds Stock. Finding Stock's got a left-footed banger. He shoots it, and it's in!